Please welcome to the stage right now, Alonzo Bodden. Come on, let's hear it for him.
What's up? How y'all doing? I'm happy to be here, man. It's a good gig because I can drive to this gig. Really, because I don't know about you. I can't handle flying anymore, man. I'm not afraid of terrorists. I can't handle any more airport security. Really, if I have to take my shoes off to get on a plane again, I'm going to put my foot up somebody's ass, man. This is the most ridiculous. We had one idiot put a bomb in a shoe, and now everyone has to take their shoes off? Where's the bra bomber at? Make it fun for everybody. That's all I'm saying. And I don't know what they're checking me for anyway, because I'm black. And black people don't hijack planes. All right, now I'll be the first to admit, we steal a lot of shit. But we do not hijack planes. In fact, in the history of aviation, a black person has never even attempted to hijack a plane. Do you know why? Because you can't sell an airplane. You tell me, thank you. I don't know, man. It's not a racist thing. You know, it's not a racist thing, but they just need to use common sense at airport security. Just check the Arabs. All right? Because that's who hijacks planes. You know, and that's not racist, that's common sense. Let me tell you something. If you get robbed and the getaway car is a Cadillac, right? Then you know there was a brother involved. If you in the hills of Tennessee and some Jewish guy gets his ass whipped, you looking for a redneck with a pickup truck. And if you on a plane and some shit starts ticking, well, Abdul, we got a few questions for you. And they tell me I'm wrong. Say I pick on Arabs. Well, guess what? It's their turn. Shit, I'm black. You think I'm gonna feel sorry for Arabs? You know how happy we are to see the pressure on someone else for a while? Really, I'm walking through the store, security's follow me. I'm like, hey, there's an Arab there. Whoa, thanks a lot. And I make these jokes, man, but don't get the wrong idea. I'm not racist, except in traffic. Because you know everybody's a racist in traffic, man. You know, as soon as you get cut off, that's the first place you go. That black son of a bitch cut me off, man. Oh, look, this Mexican can't. Oh, look at this Chinese son of a bitch. Huh? You ever get cut off by somebody and you're not sure what they are, so you got to follow them for a while? Because, see, the thing about racism's based in stereotypes, right? And they always say stereotypes aren't true. Yes, they are. That's where they come from. It's common traits people have, but there's always a balance. You always got the good with the bad, so you got to look at the whole thing, right? Like Asians. What do they say about Asians? Asians can't drive. That shit is true. They cannot drive, man. I was on the freeway. I saw the scariest shit in the world. I saw an Asian driving an Expedition. Really, I just ran my shit in the guardrail, man. Just, you know. Figure I saved him some time. So they can't drive, but they're also known for being very smart, right? So that's a good balance. It's like you can't drive, but you're a genius, you know. Mexicans, right? Everyone talks about Mexicans. What do they say? Oh, look, there's 10 Mexicans in the car. Yeah, but they on their way to work. Because Mexicans are the hardest working people in the world, man, really. I get tired just watching their ass, man. I'm black, you know. We got stuck with the crime thing. You know, right? That's our stereotype. Like, ooh, look, he's black, he'll steal some shit. You know, but then we also got the big dick thing. See, that'll balance a lot of shit right there. You call me what you want, as long as you put that on the end. Hey, look at that nigger over there with the big dick. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know. Some things I like, some things I don't, man. I don't like nature. You know? See, people don't believe that. I'm serious. I grew up in New York. I live in L.A. If it's green, pave it over. Because nature is dangerous, man. You know what I found out? I'm allergic to bee stings. You know how you find that out? You get stung by a bee. What kind of sick joke is that, man? And I'm going to tell you what happens. You swell up. First thing happens, your whole body swells up. I get to the doctor, he's, ooh, you're lucky. Oh, you got here just in time, man. You know, your throat might have swollen up. You could have died. Oh, that's just great. 6'3", 220 pounds. I'm killed by a bee. There is no way to make that shit sound tough, man. They be making fun of my ass in line at the pearly gates. Hey, don't look over there, man. Yeah, it's B-boy. I was up in Seattle, man. A lot of nature up there. You know, all trees. They want to protect the trees, don't want to cut them down. They still travel by ferry in Seattle. Yeah, they don't want to cut down the trees and build a bridge. Still traveling by ferry. Let me tell you something. Black people ain't comfortable going to work by boat. We fell for that shit once before. I'm like, yeah, sure, there's a job on the other side. I just wait here till you build a bridge. It's dangerous out there, man. Guy asked me to go camping on vacation. Camping. That's the dumbest vacation I ever heard of in my life. I'm going to work all year to pretend I'm homeless. What kind of shit is that? I don't think so, man. I'm going to talk about me a little bit. Tell you about my life. I'm single. Single, don't have any kids, you know. Yeah, look at her. Wow. Serious, I don't have kids, man. Kids scare me. You know, not like one-on-one, because I'm big. I could take a kid. You know, but the idea of having them, because I have friends with kids, and I hear rumors, man. From what I understand, they want to eat every day. See, that right there is a problem for me. Because I can't have no little hungry, unemployed person hanging around my house. And I thought I was all right being single, you know, until I did something that no single man should ever do. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, just walked in there like I knew I was doing. Now I know how women feel when they talk to car mechanics. When you have that vague sense you're being ripped off, but you don't really know what's going on. You know, because I went in there, I needed sheets for the bed, right? I went in with $50, going to buy sheets for the bed. Then they just start selling me shit, man. They sold me a duvet cover. And I don't have a duvet. I don't think. And then they start treating me like I'm the idiot. They're like, do you have a comforter? I said, yeah. Well, you got to protect it. I had no idea it was under attack. Apparently there's some shit attacking the bed when I'm not around. And then they sold me pillow shams. And I figured out what the sham is. You have to buy extra pillows just to put in them. You have to buy pillows you're never going to sleep on to protect from the unknown shit attacking the bed. And then they sold me the bed ruffle, you know, to protect under the bed, because apparently I'm being attacked high and low. And that's when I knew it was bullshit, because if you can stop it with a ruffle, how tough could it really be? I spent $1,100 in that store, man. And that's when I knew I need a woman. Really, because they say a good woman will make you a better man. Right, that's why I say a good woman will make you a better man. Problem is, good women ain't my type. Yeah, I don't like good women. You know what I like? I like psycho chicks, man. I do, man. I love a psycho. You know why? Because the sex is great with a psycho, man. It has to be, otherwise you wouldn't put up with that psycho shit. You know? And I know it's me. It's not the women. It's me, because I'm attracted to that type of thing, man. I heard about this girl who beat her man to death with a shoe. Right? Yeah. And they're like, oh, she's crazy. You know, I'm looking at her like, ooh, she must have been good. Because you know that wasn't the first time she hit him with a shoe. You know, he was laying in bed like, oh, yeah, we going to play the shoe game again. So I'm looking. And I like all type of women. I don't discriminate, man. I like black women, like white women, too. You know, I'll say it. I like white women. That's why I can't hate white men. Because we need them for breeding. Whenever I be hanging out with the brothers, they be like, kill Whitey. I'm like, slow down. Maybe we'll just keep a few of them. I look for ideas, man. I've been watching the mating shows. You know, like I watched Joe Millionaire. Yeah, I didn't learn much from Joe. Because Joe's as dumb as a fucking post, man. Really, Joe just didn't get it. Joe was giving the women like rubies and emeralds and sapphires, and Joe wasn't getting laid. Now, I'm no expert on women, but I've learned a few things over the years. Women are like raccoons. You show them some shiny shit, they'll follow you home. Scientists are working on it. Scientists are in labs right now trying to develop Viagra for women. I'm like, that's been around for years. They call it cash. I'm not saying all women are gold diggers, but women know there are certain things they can do, men can't do. A woman can go out with no money and have a good time. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Every woman in here knows it. The tighter the money, the tighter the dress. You be dancing, drinking, having a ball. Guy go out with no money, he's going to be a lonely, thirsty son of a bitch, all right? Shoot, I'm in Hollywood, man. I'm in the gold digger capital of the world. I've been to clubs where women don't even know drinks cost money. They don't. You know why? Because they have cleavage. And cleavage is like currency. They're like, no, you don't pay. You just lean forward, and they're free. And I'm not mad at you. I'm jealous. Because there's no male equivalent for cleavage. Can you imagine if you could choke part of your penis and get a free drink? Man, there'd be a sword fight in here. Guys just be walking in like, wham, give me a martini. Right here. Tell you, man. I meet a lot of women, you know, but all I got are women friends because I'm not a good closer. You know? Really, man. Women friends, man. The most useless group in the world. Really, having a woman as just a friend is like having $19 in the bank and looking at your ATM card. You are almost, but not quite there. And I tried to use them. You know, I figured maybe this would be my hook. I hang out with women. I should be able to meet other women. Found out that shit don't work. Because women don't like other women around. The minute I start talking to another girl, they get mad at me. They're like, what are you doing? Get her out of here. No, she's not good enough for you. What about you? What, are you kidding? You're not good enough for me. That's why we're friends. So now I think there should be a rule. If you're hanging out with a group of women and they don't help you get laid, then one of them's got to take one for the team. That's my new incentive program. It's getting rough out there, man. I'm trying everything. Try working out. You know, figure out getting in shape. That should get the ladies, man. I got a new goal at the gym. I want to get into gay shape. Yeah, that's right. I said it. See, women laugh, men get scared. Because, ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Gay men are the most ripped, strong. Listen, I don't know how strong you have to be to blow a guy, but apparently there's some muscle involved, man. Because, see, women are comfortable with the gay thing because women can play gay. See, that at any point in a woman's life, she could just decide to do other women and nobody gets mad. Really, I've heard women say it. You know something? Fuck men. No, I don't need men and their bullshit anymore. I just do women. Right? Then they go do women for a while, then they come back to doing men, and nobody gets upset. I'm like, you got any video? Souvenirs or something like that? And dating's hard, man. I don't like dating. You know why? You got to pretend on a date. Right? Everything that happens on a date, you're like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's it. Ha, that's funny. See, I can't do it. I'm too honest. I'm on a date like, ho, there's shit here I don't like. All right? First of all, I don't like women's pets. I don't think it's cute when your cat's ripping up my shit. You know, little dogs bark too much, and big dogs, to be quite honest, big dogs scare the hell out of me, man. I was with this girl. She had a 90-pound husky, man. This thing looked like a wolf. You ever try to have sex with a 90-pound husky watching? That's pressure, man. Because you know you want her to enjoy it, but you don't want her to scream. Because Rex might not understand. Then she calls herself helping. She's going to turn over, get on all fours. I'm like, oh, great. Now he knows exactly what I'm doing. He's judging my technique right now. Listen to women complain. I love that. Women always complain about men. Biggest complaint women have, men don't communicate. Men don't communicate. No, it's not that we don't communicate. It's that you communicate on a level so advanced that we generally don't understand what the hell you're talking about. And you set us up, ladies, because you ask us women questions. Questions men could not possibly answer. Questions like, do you remember? Oh, women love that question. Do you remember? Don't you remember? And the only thing we remember is we got in trouble last time we heard that question. So once and for all, ladies, no. No, we are men. Listen, we invented instant replay because we forgot shit we just saw. I'm Alonzo. Thanks for laughing. Enjoy the rest of the show. All right, how are you?
I'm going to have a chat with you, ask you a few questions.
You talk to me all you want with that dress on. You got a dress like that on, we could talk all day. Have you guys seen this? Show them the back. Are you kidding? This is my new friend right here. We're going to start a rumor. Let's go.
You do have to have muscle to blow a guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
You
see,
have to have a certain amount of muscle anyway.
you know how happy I am to not know that? You know what I'm saying? Because I got muscles to get blown right there. That's, yeah, see? Look at that. Look at you have no idea. Look, this is all right here. This is, as a matter of fact, we're going to do a whole different show.
Let's dance.
Well, let's lose the microphone.
Always wanted to dance
and
with a
we're
black
gonna-
guy.
oh,
I've
yeah.
never had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
Baby.
I like this show. I'm working free now. Hey, look, brother over there, just mad. Look at him. He just made like, man, I got to go to the gym.
Have you ever dated a white woman?
I'm black and in Hollywood. Of course I've dated white women. It's
wondering
dating the black women that people are like, really? You doing that? Yeah, I have to put my shirt back on because the brother over there is looking at me like we're in jail together, and I'm not comfortable with that at all. But I'll always love stand-up. That's the most pure form to me. There's nothing like standing up there
Making people laugh.
and they laugh. Yeah, that's what I love.
What's your favorite Lampoon movie?
That's a tough one. I think I'm going to go with The First Vacation.
First Vacation?
Yeah, the original. Yeah, that one. I'll go with that one.
Right on.
What do I win?
You already talked to me. That's winning something.
That is true.